Hey everybody, Bill Reinecke with MLM Science, and it's really good to see you. Hopefully you're catching this live. I just wanted to come this evening and bring this video and just talk about my 4-week progress since I launched this channel. Just to give you a little bit of my backstory in case you're not familiar with it. I came into this network marketing business that I'm in about 2 years ago. And I was asked to, basically use old methods of building my business, which I'd been in that in another MLM and had followed these same practices, and they didn't work. And I didn't really want to bother my friends and family. And I was pretty clear that they didn't want to be involved in a business like this. And and I didn't want to bother them with it. So, and I also know that people that I haven't seen in 2 years, and having done internet marketing for as long as I have, it would be no different than if I was just reaching out to a cold market. So I have just really have spent the last 2 years, kind of reverse engineering what people are doing out there to build a network marketing business or an MLM business using conventional and modern means. And so one of those is the internet marketing, or the internet. I've had an internet marketing business for the last 5 years doing, a lot of affiliate marketing and email marketing. So I really understand how that works, and I wanted to integrate those into MLM. The reason I love MLM is because it's kind of like affiliate marketing on steroids. Or I'm getting my marketing's all messed up. MLM, the reason I love MLM is because it's like affiliate marketing on steroids. And what I mean by that is that you get paid, for each sale that you make in your organization, the same as you do with affiliate marketing. When you make a sale, you make a commission, but you have a greater capacity and potential to build a passive income. And then there's the networking piece where you can help people also develop businesses and be successful. So I like it from that standpoint. The whole misgiving and the perception that it's a pyramid scheme or a scam is really, I think it's false. I think people have been led into the business under false pretenses, not any fault of the industry necessarily, but just people that I think that are kind of desperate. So I really, I started this business. I started this channel a month ago, or just a few days short of a month. I have been committed to publishing a video a day as a part of my business model, and then after that, I'm going to probably go to 2 or 3 times a week. I haven't fully decided next week. I was laid off in the beginning of this month, so I had some time, and I really wanted to capitalize on that. As I go back to work, I'm going to have to continue this process. I'm not going to let up on it, and I'm very committed. So also along with that, I have been building a funnel, and not just a series of web pages with free information, but I put together a training that I'm finalizing. I have some other products that I'm bringing in that will help to build a network marketing business that I can share with people. And so I'm building those things kind of in this parallel process to building this channel. So I didn't build everything out in steps and then like build, my funnels and my products and then start the channel and, and like that, because I knew that it would be, that this channel would have to go through the paces, and I would have to, pay my dues. I've got, a few subscribers. I've got people that are, checking out my videos. Thank you very much. If you're one of those people, and please subscribe to this channel. It would help me out tremendously. But I'm building out my websites. I've got some websites I'm putting together. I will share that in an upcoming video when I get it all kind of mapped out and completed, how I have everything set up. So I guess you could say it's a little complex, but it's not. It's simple. There's a lot of parts to it. It's definitely taken some work, but here's the cool thing about it. The way I look at it is that once I got it built, I don't have to go back and build it over and over and over again. I might have to tweak it and modify it and change it as time goes along, but that's pretty simple stuff. So once I get this chunk of stuff behind me, I'll be able to just continue to kind of move on and get into more of a process. My plan is also to be able to put together a package that's kind of turnkey to where I can just give this to people as they come into my organization, be able to give them the training, and really just, I want to give that to them as a part of becoming a member of this of my downline. So that's part of my onboarding. I'm also working on an onboarding process. I have an outline there. I have a domain purchased, and so I'll be building that. So I've got some that's started in the works. And so I think one of the things I really want to encourage you is that if you're sitting there and you're contemplating or even preparing to start your own network marketing business, just joined a company, and you're watching YouTube videos and you're thinking you want to do it, and so for whatever reason you're not, I really want you to identify what it is that's holding you back, and then move past that. So if it's that you're thinking you don't know enough, you're not going to do well on camera, I wouldn't worry about it. Just get out there and do it. I'm sitting up here in my loft. As you can see behind me, there's I've got this kind of my man cave. We adopted a young lady several years ago, and she took the room I had my office in. So I took over the loft and made this my space. So I got my TV back there, my fish on the wall. My son's door is directly behind me, and I told them I'm going live, so not to come out of their room. So they're all sitting in there, waiting till I'm done. So, you just got to really make do with what you got. And, my family, when I first started doing this and started this channel, I was a little apprehensive, and I was thinking my family's going to think I'm crazy. And I got one of my daughters says, Dad, that video was dorky, but it was cute, or, whatever. So I just have to keep moving on. And then I watch them. I've gotten used to watching my videos and watching myself and listening to myself and the things I don't like. And I'm really trying to not do those things on video anymore. And then the things I'm liking about what I'm doing, I'm trying to do more of that. And, so it just is, the more you do it, the more comfortable you become with it. If you're thinking about doing a podcast, I would just say, go for it. I will be launching a podcast this month, actually. The thing that, and my holdup is that isn't so much in doing it, that there's a little bit to starting a podcast. And there's, I think, a lot of mistakes that you can make, and I'm going to make some, but I want to minimize those as much as possible. So I'm deciding on, what equipment or minimum equipment do I need? How am I going, or, where am I going to produce these at, and how am I going to syndicate them? So those are things that I want to kind of think about a little bit. And so what I don't want to do, and what I'm trying to avoid doing, is starting something and then, it always happens, but you get into it, a little ways a week, or you get a mile down the road and you go, oh, I wish I had done this way back here. So I'm doing a little bit of homework, but that's my next step. I'm figuring out my scheduling. So, that's where that's at. So I know that, as I promote links in my videos, some of those, if you go there, you're just going to find a page, and the opt-in page isn't there yet. The funnel pages I'm building those, so those aren't completed. So and there's so much to this, and really I think the way things all kind of worked out, I have to tell you, as I was spending these last 2 years, year and a half, and I come across notes and stuff that I have, and it's interesting. I really didn't realize, but it's been pretty consistent in my process. But I come across notes that things I was doing, and things I was thinking, and things that I was doing, and it was really kind of confusing. I think one of the things, the walls that I ran up against was, what do I do with all these moving parts? And so I was putting together a funnel, and I was creating some pages. I had a page builder on one of my sites, and I was looking for something I was looking for a template or a web, I was looking for some examples of a opt-in page. And so I went to Google and I put in, opt-in pages, and I started looking in the images just to get some ideas. And somewhere in this process, there was a banner or an ad or something for ClickFunnels that came up. And so I tried the 14-day trial, and I immediately resolved the issue with converting opt-in pages, and then the whole process after that. So I'm really glad I did that. That was huge, and in fact, I'll include a link down here in the description. But what was interesting about that it wasn't just a page builder. It really was there was a lot of training, and what I learned about really all the pages and what they look like, and and you get people to put their email in there, but it's the experience, it's the relationship, and it's the marketing process and activity that takes place within the funnel. And that was a training that I've gotten through One Funnel Away training, and that was absolutely amazing. It was the best training I've taken, and I have spent thousands and thousands of dollars over the last 5 years on training and different information products. So that was extremely helpful. So that has been able to springboard me forward in this process. And so, I would encourage you, if you're kind of doing the same thing I'm doing, or you're watching this, check that out. I'll have a link down below for you to check that out. And and I've got a ton of bonuses, and I am an affiliate for those two. For those, and I would get a commission, but more than that, I would even if I didn't get a commission for either one of those, I would highly recommend them. So check it out, and it's amazing, and what it really allows you to do. So where I'm at today in my journey is I'm nearing the 20 or the 30th video. I think this is number 26. I have a whole pile over here of scripts, stuff. The things that I'm bringing in the way of videos are things that I've learned and things that I'm actually doing. So I'm just sharing that as I go. So part of what I'm doing, and the reason I'm doing these videos, is just to kind of document my process, document my journey. And I guess what's different about this channel than probably any channel out there on YouTube right now is that I don't have a downline of 1,000, 10,000, or 100,000 people. I'm really starting from scratch, and I'm documenting the process, and I'm making it duplicatable. So that's the purpose of this channel, is just to help you out and just to share what I'm doing. And and I'm definitely committed to the process. I was telling a story the other day, when I started in internet marketing, and it was just so new. It was like I had never seen it before. I had been messing in it a few years before, but I would take these trainings and I would read these books, and my brain would even where to start, and it really made my head hurt. And so I really want to eliminate that and again through this process. And so the training that I've taken and those two tools right there, the training and the ClickFunnels, have been really amazing, and they're going to really be a big part of the process. So I will create funnels that I'll be able to actually share with my downline, for free, and that's part of what I'm working on also. So it's all coming together, a lot of moving parts, a lot of parallel processes, and I have felt a little overwhelmed. I kind of felt like I was buried under an avalanche. I'm digging myself out, but then I've had to consider the ant, and knowing that they move one granule of soil at a time, and they eventually build a huge network of tunnels. And so that's kind of the way I feel right now, but I'm going to just continue plugging away. So I hope that was helpful. I want to share that network marketing and MLM is not a get-rich-quick business. It's an amazing business, has huge earning potential, especially when you look at the investment to payoff ratio. There's no guarantees in life. There's definitely no guarantees here. I'm willing to take that chance, and and I feel like by what I'm doing, I'm putting the odds in my favor. And so you've got to just keep working at it. And whether it's any kind of a home-based business, it's not going to happen overnight. And the other day I was looking through my email, and it said on there, it was you don't know, no experience, no product, no email list, no website, make $100, $200 a day. So basically, you know, I was looking at that, and I get a lot of email like that, and it's just like, you know, basically just, you don't got to do anything and you're just going to get this money falling in your lap. And, you know, that is so unrealistic, and so many people buy into that. And I want to tell you that if you're willing to make the investment, and you're willing to do what you need to do, and you're willing to do what 99% of the other people won't do, that you put yourself in a pretty good position to make it work. So I just want to encourage you, if you're in a place where it just seems a little daunting or overwhelming, or maybe you're in a place where you just, in your business, you want to throw in the towel and you think, oh, it's just ain't worth it. You know, that's when I want to encourage you to not do that, and just take a step back, take a breath, and go for a drive, go for a walk, take a vacation, you know, a few days away, come back at it fresh, and, you know, look at the problems as an opportunity to come up with solutions, because people are going to have those same problems in your organization. So I hope this was helpful. Please subscribe to this channel and like this video if you're not watching it live. And I'd love to hear from you down in the comments section. If it was helpful, just say that was helpful, or if it wasn't, just tell me it wasn't. You know, and I want to thank you for your support and taking the time to hit the play button and just be here during this live session. If you're watching this afterwards, I want to thank you for watching the replay, and I will see you in the next video.